Hi everybody, my name is Rachel. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be showing you guys 5 different freezer meals that are absolutely delicious, easy to put together, and affordable. You can make these meals either in a slow cooker, which we have, or an Instant Pot. For each of these recipes, you will need gallon-sized freezer bags, and you do want to make sure that they are freezer bags, and you will want to label them. Put whatever it is that you're making, the title, and also the cook time on it as well, because once it's in the freezer and frozen, pretty much everything starts to look the same. For the first recipe, we're going to be making pork green chili. So what I did here is I got some pork, and I have here, it is a little over a pound. Yeah, it's a 1.7. And I went ahead and lined my picture here to just make it a little bit easier so it'll stand so I can put all the ingredients. You want to start off by putting the heavy ingredients in first. So we're going to put in the frozen meat because it goes all down to the bottom. Next, I'm going to add in some potatoes. I chopped up like inch size, about 5 really small potatoes. Next, I'm going to put in some diced tomatoes, and you'll want to add the juice and everything along with it. I cut up half of a large white onion, or it's actually a yellow onion. Next, we're going to go ahead and put in a green salsa of your choice, or of course you can make your own. And this one right here is a 16 ounce. Next, we'll want to put in some little green chilies. You could use the Hatch or Ortega, whichever kind you like. We like either or, and this is the 4 ounce can. Next, we're going to put in some garlic. I'm going to put in a good teaspoon of it. You could use like a teaspoon or 2 teaspoons. We like a lot of garlic. We are going to put in I'm going to put in some red and green bell pepper, and it's half of each. Half of a red, half of a green bell pepper, and I'm going to add that in. And lastly, we're going to add in some ground cumin, about a teaspoon. I'm just going to wing it here. That's about a teaspoon. I want to get all the air out of it and seal it up nice and tight and kind of work it around a little bit. Just a little bit, doesn't really matter because it's all gonna be put in the slow cooker Instant Pot together and it'll all cook together. So here is the first meal already completed. This is the green chili, the pork green chili, and it'll serve 6 to 8 people, 8 people pretty much, especially if you have sides with it. If you're not gonna serve it with anything else, then maybe like 6. But for us, it's like 8 servings. Next, we're gonna do a creamy chicken and herb. It is really good. All of these are super good and, just really fast to make, or to put together, I should say. So for this, I get all of my chicken right now. It's on sale at Sprouts for only $1.99 a pound. And for the rest of the recipes that I'm going to be showing you are going to be chicken. And it is 2 pounds that I'm going to be using for each of these. And they will serve 6 to 8 people. For us, 8 servings, because we do also have it with sides. All of ours, we usually have it with like white rice, or you could use noodles, just whatever the recipe may be, or bread, salads, whatever you'd like. So I'm gonna put this in. It is thighs. We're gonna start with the thighs. They're super rock solid hard, so I'm just gonna place that on in there. Next, I have 5 little potatoes. This is the red potatoes. Gonna throw them on in. Whoa. And this picture is a little bit narrow, so it's kind of like hard to get everything in, but just so I could put the heavy stuff in first. And then next, we're going to be using some cream of mushroom. You could either use cream of mushroom or cream of chicken. We like cream of mushroom, and these are both 10.5 ounce cans. Now, if you don't like it super creamy, just use 1 can, but we like ours really creamy. And I always recommend to wipe the lids of any can before you open it up, because the warehouses are not clean. Next, I'm gonna take this Italian seasoning right here, and this one is a, let's see here, a 0.7 ounce. Lastly, going to add a cup of chicken broth. And once again, I'm not gonna measure it. I'm just going to just eyeball it. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but you want like about a cup. Oh yes, and one more thing I forgot. I'm gonna go ahead and add some garlic. Once again, about a teaspoon going on in. You wanna seal it up, make sure all the air is out. Kind of move it around a little bit. Meal number 2, done. Next is a creamy chicken and potatoes. It is pretty much similar to the last one, but a little bit different, and this one is our absolute favorite. So once again, we are using another 2 pounds of thighs. You could use thighs or breasts, but we prefer thighs, and they were on sale. Next, we're gonna be using potatoes. We have 5 small potatoes chopped up inch size. I'm going to place these on in. I think I'll use my hand. So going to add a teaspoon of garlic. I like to cook with garlic, so I will be adding it in everything. Going to put in a can of corn, and you'll want to also put it in with the juice as well. You want the juices. Next, we're gonna add in some green beans. We have the French style here. And then once again, 2 cans of the cream of mushroom. And that is it for this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and make sure all the air is out and seal this up. Now the creamy chicken and potato is done. Meal number 3, already done. The creamy chicken we like to serve over these dumpling noodles. They are so good. Or some rice. Next, we're gonna take 2/3 cup of vinegar. And 2 tablespoons of soy. We use liquid aminos instead of soy. It's just a better option, and it tastes exactly the same. Now we're gonna seal it up. And I'll mix it together a little bit. And our sweet and sour chicken is complete. Our 5th and final meal is sesame chicken. I am excited for this one. I'd have to say that all of these that I'm showing you are our favorite. It just kind of depends like the mood, with the mood sets. And once again, another 2 pounds or so. They're like 2.5 pounds. I'm not sure what the butcher gave me, of the thighs. Half of a large onion. 1/4 cup of ketchup. Half a cup of soy, or aminos in this case. A cup of maple syrup. 2 tablespoons of oil, and we like to use the grapeseed oil. It's just a better healthy alternative. Half a bag of these baby carrots. And you could use the whole bag if you want, but we're just gonna use like a little bit more than half a bag. Pretty much the whole thing. Going to add some garlic, of course. Can't go without garlic. And of course, it wouldn't be sesame chicken without some sesame seeds. And these ones are the white sesame seeds. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some in there, probably like, I don't know, about 1.5 teaspoons, probably. I don't know. To your liking, I should say. And that'll do it. I'm gonna go ahead and seal this bag up. Mix it around. And our sesame chicken is finished. And that is it. Here is all 5 meals. They were super easy to put together and are going to be so delicious. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this video. I hope this video inspires you to go and make some freezer meals of your own. You could either use these recipes or make your own recipes, or get creative with the recipes that I showed you. All right, so if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe down below. We'd love to have you a part of our YouTube family. Please share with a friend and leave a comment. Thank you so much, and God bless. Bye.